Good morning, everybody. How are you all? I hope all of you are well and good with the grace of God. Sitting at home and learning from home is little difficult, but don't worry. Cambridge International School Daswa is here to help you out at this time of crisis and this time of difficult situations, COVID-19 pandemic. Myself Rita from Cambridge International School Daswa, and today I am going to teach you chapter Challenges of Nation Building, and topics I would be covering in this video will be government's approach, Hyderabad and Manipur, and we will cover till page number 18. So chapter 1, paper B, challenges of nation building. So before going to further topic, let me explain little from the previous one so that we can recall the content which we have done in our yesterday's video. Challenges of nation building, because at the hour of midnight 14-15 August, India got independence. Jawaharlal Nehru, first Prime Minister of India, addressed a special session. So this was the moment that India had been waiting for. Now this was not going to be so easy because India was born in a very difficult circumstances. So India was facing many problems, like three problems were there, but we will cover first problem in first chapter, that was nation building. अब आज़ाद हो गया, अब हम now it was our duty how to make all India in a united way and how to accommodate the minority group and minority people. So now today our topic is government's approach was guided by three considerations, because there were three considerations. Before telling three considerations, let me tell you the government's approach. Government approach क्या थी, which was guided by three considerations. The interim government, interim means the time between two events. The interim government took a firm stand against the possible division of India into small, you can say, principalities of different sizes. Now, actually the problem was that the Muslim League opposed the Indian Congress and took the view that states should be free to adopt any course like that they liked. But Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was at that time India's Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister during the crucial period immediately following independence. He played a very important role in negotiating and the rulers of princely states firmly. So there were three considerations. First one was the people of most of the princely states clearly wanted to become a part of Indian Union. Secondly, the government was prepared to be flexible by giving autonomy to some regions. या तो फिर ऐसा था. The idea was to accommodate plurality and adopt a flexible approach in dealing with the demands in the region. Third consideration was in backdrop of partition, which brought into focus the contest over demarcation. Demarcation means fixing of boundaries at that time of territory. The integration and the consolidation of territorial boundaries of the nation had assumed supreme importance. ये तीन considerations थी government approach. So after three considerations, we will directly jump to from this you can see the photo on your screen. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, India's first Deputy Prime Minister and the Home Minister, negotiated with the rulers of princely states firmly but in a diplomatically. You can see the above picture, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and below the picture is how Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is convincing to the Nizam, or you can say the king of Manipur, to pressurize him for leaving his throne for the Union of India. Now further we will discuss how these kinds of things were happen, because most of the rulers were ready to sign instrument of accession earlier. Instrument accession which meant that their state agreed to become a part of Union of India. So accession of you can say accession of princely states of Junagadh, Hyderabad, Kashmir and Manipur. Now Junagadh, Hyderabad and Manipur we will read here, but Kashmir we will learn in chapter 8. First of all, we will learn about Hyderabad. Hyderabad, the largest of the princely state, was surrounded entirely by the Indian territory, and some parts of the old Hyderabad states are today parts of Maharashtra, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, and its ruler carried the title Nizam. उसको निज़ाम बोलते थे. Fine. So he was one of the world's richest men. The Nizam wanted an independent status for Hyderabad. He entered into what was called the standstill agreement with the Indian in November 1947. For a year while negotiation with the Indian government were going on. In the meantime, the movement of the people of Hyderabad state against the Nizam's rule gathered force. Army पूरी उन्होंने इकट्ठी कर ली. You can see on your screen. The peasantry in the Telangana region in the particularly was the victim of Nizam's oppressive rule and rose against him. सारे के सारी पब्लिक राजा के खिलाफ हो गई. What they did, women who had seen the worst of the oppression joined the movement in the large number. Even Hyderabad town was the nerve center of the movement. The communists and the Hyderabad Congress were in the forefront of the. They murdered, they maimed, they raped, they looted, even targeting particularly the non-Muslim people. So the central government had to order the army to tackle the situation. Finally, in September 1948, Indian Army moved in to control the Nizam's forces, and after a few days intermittent fighting, the Nizam surrendered, and this led Hyderabad accession to India. और हैदराबाद को भी इंडिया में मिला लिया गया. Now integration of Manipur, a beautiful state in India. बहुत ही सुंदर स्टेट है मणिपुर. फाइन. इसका किंग था बोध चंद्र सिंह. फाइन. Now further I am explaining you. A few days before independence, the Maharaja of Manipur, Bodh Chandra Singh, signed an instrument accession, आपने जैसे पहले पढ़ा, with the Indian government on the assurance that the internal autonomy Manipur would be maintained. रखी जाएगी, सुख शांति रखी जाएगी मणिपुर में. ऐसा प्रॉमिस किया मणिपुर के किंग ने. Thus Manipur was the first part of India to hold an election based on universal adult franchise. बेटा your one mark answer, please underline it. In the Legislative Assembly of Manipur, there were sharp differences over the question of merger of Manipur with India. While the state Congress wanted the merger, other political parties were opposed to this. कुछ मानते थे इसको, कुछ इसको नहीं मानते थे. Further, what happened? They agreed. How agreed? The government of India succeeded in persuading. महाराजा को उन्होंने मना लिया, and thanks to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel who pursued that the king, without consulting the popularity elected Legislative Assembly of Manipur. This caused a lot of anger and resentment in Manipur, and the consequences of an event, you can say, it is still going on. आज भी कुछ गड़बड़ वहाँ पर मणिपुर में रहती है. So now this is the time for your question, because today we have covered only two parts, three considerations, Hyderabad and Manipur. So first question you will write in your copy, my dear students. Describe the government's approach and what were the three considerations. What was the case of Hyderabad and what was the case of Manipur? You will write all the questions with proper heading and elaboration, answer with full explanation. Hyderabad and Manipur with the heading. One question you can make, or you can make two separate questions for Hyderabad and Manipur. But presentation of the answer should be very impressive. And go through all the cartoons and picture side by side. And today we have covered till page number 18. In my next video, we will finish the chapter. Only one or two topics I think left, and we will finish the chapter in next video. Till then, goodbye. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Stay home. Stay safe. Thank you.